So here's a poem I wrote today. It has to do with lunar and solar cycles. So I've really been feeling a lot of the pull of the lunar cycle the past couple months, and so yesterday was a new moon, and it was also my friend's birthday, and her and I actually have a sun moon conjunction in our chart. So her sun's conjunct my moon, and oh, it was a beautiful time last night, and a lot of stuff happened energetically, and it's this is a special solstice, and it's beautiful that other people are talking about it and really feeling it. That this summer solstice of 2012 is beautiful, and it's new, and it's yeah, and the lunar cycle's regenerating, and it's things are cleansing right now. But also we've got a new sun coming in, like a new energy, a new solar energy. Um, yeah, so I just wrote this poem just came to me today, and I wanted to share. So she stands along the riverbed. She stands along the riverbed, sunrise in her eyes. Time pours through her fingers as life-drenched streams do flow, ripples from their falling drops, braiding epochs low. From before her she feels warmth of sun as pure as rain, black moon behind her, deep as mirror, and watery eyes of crane. The cool purple of twilight's grass, held with stars behind, the coming dawn, the fading night, the in-between divine. O tidal pull of balance, kept neath the glow fog's morn, fear ye not the sunrise, for full our moon is born. So, yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory, the vibe of that. I just, my poetry and poetry in general, it speaks on so many levels that it's, oh, it's just great. And, it's about that divine in between and relishing that, the stillness of the waiting of the shift and enjoying a shift. Um, and the foggy morning, the glow, the etherealism of that. Yeah, the otherworldliness of that, but it's very earthy. Like that poem's very earthy. Um, yeah, and I don't know, the vibe that I get is it's personal, I guess it's me. I guess I'm the one on the riverbed right now. Yeah. But it transcends that. But I guess I see it as, she's time is just slipping through her fingers, but not in a bad way. She's not trying to grasp it, she's letting it, but she's merely like interacting with time and really feeling it. Like it's a palpable, like time is the water of the stream, and it's life drenched, so the time is pouring through her fingers just as the life drenched streams flow, through her fingers, and otherwise through the fingers of Earth, Mother Earth, and yeah, yeah, and I'm an Earth sign, so it's cool because I resonate with that, because it's kind of like, she's witnessing. She stands along the riverbed, but she's not the river. She's not water. She's not air. She's not the clouds. She's not light. She's not the sun. She's not fire. She's not the sun. Um, and she's not of another world. She's not the moon. She's not another planet. She's not looking in. She's Earth, you know? Like, yeah. So she's witnessing that, and time is just palpable, and it's slipping, and it's dropping in certain places and like really resonating out and touching other drops that have resonated and swirling down into the stream, soaking up all the things necessary that are in there in the collective to be used at that time of that drop. Do you know what I mean? Like it has access, transcends just the linear, um, progression of time. And maybe that's what the drops are, is like the dropping is like the linear progression, and then it will drop and it will soak and absorb, and it's very watery and very fluid, very fluid. So I think, yeah, she's really seeing it for what it is. It's like glittering, and the sunlight is glittering on it, on that watery time. The water, it's literal and non-literal. That's what metaphor, it is, I guess. I don't make sense a lot, but I sound kind of stupid. But yeah, so, and then we have the moon behind her, but it's a new moon, so it's very black, it's very deep, it's very just introspective, very, yeah, like very sensitive, very soaking. It's soaking a lot, but it's resonating just on a very deep level. It's resonating very, like, deeply and mysteriously as compared to the sun that's rising before her. So she's got this duality, and um, but it's about the exact equilibrium between the two, and I feel like that's kind of what this day is for me. And it makes sense. New moon, full sun. It's there. Yeah. So it's a beautiful day. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, so her eyes. Okay, so I'll talk about that. The, uh, so black moon, deep as mirror, in watery eyes of crane. So that's kind of like, the black moon it's as deep as a mirror in someone's eyes. So like the pupil of your eyes, you know how deep that is. That's the entrance to the soul, kind of. So that's what the new moon is. It's that mirror within. It's very deep, and it's gravity. It's pulling, when you get, like, you look into someone's eyes and you're very drawn to them, and it's like this magnetism, magnetism of the moon. Like, that's what it is. Um, but it's very self focused. It's very, um, yeah, like transcendent of relationships. It's just, so in crane, that's a water bird, and they've been singing to me lately in synchronicities and stuff. And yeah, I see the crane, just the white crane, just there on the river, just watching over the river, and just knowing, just so knowing, very knowing of everything, and just seeing it and absorbing, really absorbing and attuning to the inner stuff going on. And it's very telepathic. There's a lot of telepathic, deep, deep knowledge going on with that. And then we have the sun, which is very, equally as powerful and connected. It's yin and yang. It's a different energy. It's more of an active, more of a, not as passive, not as much of a witness, more of a doing force. Activating, getting going, starting things, growing, expansion, moving around, change. And so I think that's beautiful because yeah, it's just very, you need both, and the last part, fear ye not the sunrise, because I think sometimes it's a little scary to feel all that solar energy and all of the activity that comes with that. The summer activity, the start of the summer, very like, you get what I'm trying to say. So it's kind of like, just don't worry, embrace the sunrise, and full your moon is born. So it's like, your lunar cycle started anew today. Um, and your full moon is being born now, and soon you'll have the full moon with you, and then it will leave. It's like, it's just, yeah, um, it happens like that. So it's cool. It's kind of like, don't worry, your moon's gonna shine. Your moon's pulling you. Your moon's still there. You've always got both. They never leave. The energies are just it's kind of cool because I feel like the sun is kind of the same energy maybe, or it's different throughout the year, but the moon is different throughout the month. So, and I feel like with the moon, with for me and for a lot of people I know right now, we're really feeling the difference between the full moon resonance and the new moon resonance. And I think for a lot of us, the full moon resonance is easier to handle in a way because it's kind of shining that lunar intuition, that feminine, undercurrent energy that we all have. It's shining it out and it's full and it's a lot of like really happy things have been happening to me on full moons. And the new moon's a little like not it's a little more unsure. It's a little like we love it but we're kind of like what's going on. And it's kind of like we might want to stay and figure out the secrets of the new moon, but it's like the sunrise is coming and we need balance. Yeah. So anyway, that was my poem. Yeah, so happy solstice. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.